Welcome to Memories Hollywood 1960s. Today we're turning back time to one of TV's most magical shows, Bewitched, 1964 to 1972. This beloved sitcom enchanted audiences with the hilarious and heartwarming antics of Samantha, a charming witch, and her mortal husband, Darrin. In this episode, we'll take a closer look at the real names and ages of the actors who brought these iconic characters to life and see where they are today. From Elizabeth Montgomery's spellbinding performance to the unforgettable cast of witches, mortals, and warlocks, let's revisit the magic of Bewitched then and now. Samantha Stephens, the main character, is a charming and kind-hearted witch who marries a mortal man, Darrin, and tries to navigate life without using her magical powers. Her efforts to fit into the world of mortals while dealing with her meddling witch relatives create much of the show's humor and charm. Elizabeth Montgomery, who portrayed Samantha, was 31 years old when the series began in 1964. With her endearing personality and graceful performance, Montgomery made Samantha one of the most beloved TV characters of the 1960s and 1970s. Elizabeth Montgomery, born on April 15, 1933, passed away on May 18, 1995, at the age of 62. She had an impressive career that spanned television, film, and stage, but it was her role as Samantha Stephens in Bewitched that made her a cultural icon. Montgomery was nominated for 5 Primetime Emmy Awards and 4 Golden Globe Awards for her work on the show. Beyond Bewitched, she also starred in films like A Case of Rape, 1974, and The Legend of Lizzie Borden, 1975, earning critical praise for her dramatic roles. Her legacy as one of TV's most iconic actresses endures today. Endora, played by Agnes Moorehead, is Samantha Stephens' mischievous and flamboyant mother. A powerful witch, she disapproves of her daughter's marriage to a mortal, frequently using her magic to cause trouble for Samantha's husband, Darrin. Endora's witty insults and disdain for mortal life provide much of the show's humor, making her one of the series' standout characters. Agnes Moorehead was 64 years old when she took on the role in 1964, and her performance as the sharp-tongued but loving mother remains one of the most memorable in TV history. Agnes Moorehead, born on December 6, 1900, passed away on April 30, 1974, at the age of 73. She had a distinguished career in film, radio, and television, earning multiple accolades, including 4 Academy Award nominations and 6 Emmy Award nominations. Before Bewitched, Moorehead was known for her roles in classic films like Citizen Kane, 1941, and The Magnificent Ambersons, 1942. A versatile actress, she excelled in both dramatic and comedic roles, with her portrayal of Endora solidifying her as a television icon. Her work in radio, film, and stage, along with her memorable TV performances, make her a celebrated figure in Hollywood history. Larry Tate, played by David White, is Darrin Stephens' boss and the head of the advertising agency where Darrin works. As a charismatic yet opportunistic businessman, Larry is always eager to impress clients, often at Darrin's expense, but remains generally well-meaning. His relationship with Darrin provides many humorous moments, particularly when magical mishaps impact work situations. David White was 48 years old when he first appeared as Larry Tate in 1964, and his portrayal of the ambitious yet affable character became a defining part of the show's success. David White, born on April 4, 1916, passed away on November 27, 1990, at the age of 74. Before gaining fame as Larry Tate on Bewitched, White had a long and varied career in television, appearing in popular shows like Perry Mason and The Twilight Zone. He was a versatile actor known for his roles in both comedic and dramatic television series. Although his role as Larry Tate became his most iconic, White continued working steadily in TV and film, including appearances in movies like The Apartment, 1960. His contributions to television, particularly on Bewitched, left a lasting legacy in Hollywood. Darrin Stephens, played by Dick York, is Samantha's mortal husband who works as an advertising executive. He struggles with the challenges of being married to a witch, especially when her magical family interferes with their lives. Darrin's determination to maintain a normal, magic-free life creates much of the show's comedic tension. His exasperation and humorous reactions to Samantha's spells and her mother Endora's antics are central to the series' charm. Dick York was 36 years old when Bewitched began in 1964, and his portrayal of Darrin made him a household name. Dick York, born on September 4, 1928, passed away on February 20, 1992, at the age of 63. Before Bewitched, York had a successful career in radio, film, and television, with notable roles in Inherit the Wind, 1960, and TV dramas like The Twilight Zone. Despite his success on Bewitched, York's career was cut short due to a debilitating back injury, which forced him to leave the show in 1969. After his acting career, he devoted his later years to charity work. His role as the original Darrin Stephens remains iconic, and his comedic timing and relatable performance continue to endear him to fans of classic television. Uncle Arthur, played by Paul Lynde, is Samantha's fun-loving and mischievous warlock uncle. Known for his witty one-liners and penchant for playing magical pranks, Uncle Arthur is a comedic character who often brings chaos and laughter to the Stephens household. His playful antics, especially with Darrin and Endora, make him a fan favorite, adding a whimsical energy to the show. Paul Lynde was 39 years old when he first appeared as Uncle Arthur, and his sharp comedic timing made the character one of the most memorable in the series. Paul Lynde, born on June 13, 1926, passed away on January 10, 1982, at the age of 55. Best known for his sarcastic and flamboyant comedic style, Lynde was a prominent figure in both television and theater. In addition to his recurring role on Bewitched, he became widely recognized as a regular guest on Hollywood Squares, where his quick wit and humorous responses made him a favorite panelist. Lynde also had a successful stage career, including his role in Bye Bye Birdie on Broadway. His distinctive voice and comedic presence made him a beloved entertainer, and his legacy continues to influence comedic performers today. Tabitha Stephens, the daughter of Samantha and Darrin, is introduced as a young witch. Born with magical powers like her mother, Tabitha often finds herself in adorable but tricky situations when she uses her magic, unknowingly causing chaos. Her innocence and charm made her a beloved character on the show, especially as she began to understand her powers. Erin Murphy, who portrayed Tabitha, was only 2 years old when she first appeared on the series in 1966, playing the role from infancy through childhood. Erin Murphy, born on June 17, 1964, is now 60 years old. After Bewitched, she stepped away from acting for a period but has continued to stay in the public eye through various media appearances and work in the entertainment industry. Murphy transitioned into a career in fashion, modeling, and beauty consulting, and later became a TV host and advocate for autism awareness. She's remained connected to her Bewitched roots, attending fan conventions and participating in interviews. Her career has spanned acting, business, and philanthropy, making her a versatile and accomplished figure in both Hollywood and beyond. Darrin Stephens, portrayed by Dick Sargent from 1969 to 1972, is a mortal man married to the witch Samantha. Like his predecessor in the role, Sargent's Darrin struggles with the daily chaos caused by Samantha's magical powers and her meddling witch relatives, particularly her mother, Endora. Sargent's portrayal of Darrin brought a more relaxed, laid-back interpretation of the character, adding his own charm to the role. Dick Sargent was 39 years old when he took over the role in 1969, continuing until the show's conclusion in 1972. Dick Sargent, born on April 19, 1930, passed away on July 8, 1994, at the age of 64. Before Bewitched, Sargent had a long career in television and film, with appearances in shows like The Fugitive and films such as Operation Petticoat, 1959. After Bewitched, Sargent continued acting in TV roles and remained a recognizable figure in Hollywood. He is also remembered for being an advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, publicly coming out as gay in 1991 and using his platform to support equality. His contributions to television and his role in advancing social issues left a lasting impact. Aunt Clara, played by Marion Lorne, is Samantha's endearing, elderly aunt known for her lovable personality and frequent magical mishaps. Although she's a witch, her powers are unreliable, often causing humorous and unintended results. Despite her bumbling magic, Aunt Clara is deeply cherished by Samantha and Darrin for her kindness and sincerity. Marion Lorne was 81 years old when she began portraying Aunt Clara in 1964, and her sweet, whimsical performance made her one of the show's most beloved characters. Marion Lorne, born on August 12, 1883, passed away on May 9, 1968, at the age of 85. Before her role on Bewitched, Lorne had a long career in stage, film, and television, becoming known for playing eccentric, scatterbrained characters. Her notable performances include her work in Alfred Hitchcock's Strangers on a Train, 1951, and various Broadway productions. For her portrayal of Aunt Clara, she won a Primetime Emmy Award posthumously in 1968, cementing her legacy as a talented character actress. Lorne's unique comedic style and unforgettable role on Bewitched remain cherished by audiences, making her a memorable figure in television history. Louise Tate is the charming and witty wife of Larry Tate, Darrin Stephens' boss. Louise is known for her supportive friendship with Samantha Stephens and her humorous interactions with her husband, often serving as a voice of reason amidst the magical chaos. Though she is not aware of Samantha's witchcraft, Louise remains a key part of the show's light-hearted world. Casey Rogers took on the role of Louise Tate in 1966, replacing Irene Vernon, and she was about 41 years old at the time, bringing grace and humor to the character. Casey Rogers, born on December 15, 1925, passed away on July 6, 2006, at the age of 80. Before Bewitched, Rogers had a successful career in films, including a notable role in Alfred Hitchcock's Strangers on a Train, 1951. She transitioned to television and became widely recognized for her role as Louise Tate. After Bewitched, Rogers worked on various TV projects and also became involved in writing and producing. Outside of acting, she developed a passion for motorcycle racing and even launched a business dedicated to it. Rogers' versatility as an actress and her unique interests off-screen made her a well-rounded figure in the entertainment industry. Esmeralda is a quirky, bumbling witch who serves as a maid in the Stephens household. Known for her timid nature and frequent mishaps, Esmeralda often causes accidental chaos with her spells, leading to humorous situations. Despite her nervousness, she has a kind heart and tries her best to help Samantha. Esmeralda becomes a beloved character for her lovable clumsiness. Alice Ghostley took on the role of Esmeralda in 1969, during the show's later seasons, at the age of 45, bringing her comedic flair to the magical world of Bewitched. Alice Ghostley, born on August 14, 1923, passed away on September 21, 2007, at the age of 84. Ghostley had a long and varied career in both stage and screen, known for her unique blend of humor and eccentricity. Before Bewitched, she earned acclaim on Broadway, winning a Tony Award for the sign in Sidney Brustian's Window in 1965. In addition to Bewitched, she is remembered for her role as Bernice Clifton on the sitcom Designing Women. Ghostley's extensive career spanned multiple decades, and she became beloved for her comedic character roles in both television and film, leaving a lasting mark as one of the great character actresses of her time. Gladys Kravitz is the nosy neighbor, always spying on the Stephens household and constantly suspicious of the magical happenings next door. Her frantic efforts to expose Samantha's witchcraft, which are never believed by her husband or others, add a layer of humor to the show. Gladys is the classic busybody, often peeking through windows and curtains, much to the audience's amusement. Alice Pierce played the role of Gladys Kravitz during the first 2 seasons, bringing hilarious physical comedy to the part. When she began playing Gladys in 1964, Pierce was 48 years old. Alice Pierce, born on October 16, 1917, passed away on March 3, 1966, at the age of 49 due to ovarian cancer. Despite her illness, Pierce continued working on Bewitched, and her performance as Gladys Kravitz earned her a posthumous Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series. Pierce was an accomplished comedian and actress, known for her distinct comedic style, including her ability to play eccentric, quirky characters. Before Bewitched, she had a successful career in theater, including her debut in On the Town. Alice Pierce's unforgettable portrayal of Gladys left a lasting impression on television comedy, even after her untimely death. That's all for today's trip down memory lane with Bewitched. It's incredible to see how much these stars have grown and changed since their days of casting spells on screen. If you enjoyed learning more about these timeless actors, be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more Hollywood classics, only on Memories Hollywood 1960s. Thanks for watching.